Hello, I'm Duncan Warnock from Maz Tax Accountants. Today I'm going to show you a quick video using Intuit QuickBooks Online software. We're going to allocate 3 individual customer payments of $500 each to a single $1,500 sales invoice. Now let's begin. First of all, I want to show you the unpaid $1,500 invoice. Let's click on left-hand menu item, Sales. We now have a list of invoices, and we can see in this case that if we go down a few rows, there's invoice number 1026. The customer is Heathrow. The invoice date is August 1, 2016, and the balance outstanding is $1,500. Now, in this instance, if we just click on the invoice, we can also see that the original total in the invoice was also $1,500, including GST, which means no previous payments of this invoice has been made. Okay, let's hop out of the invoice now. Now I want to show you the 3 unallocated $500 payments. To do that, let's click on the Banking left-hand menu item. We're viewing the business bank account for which the payments are made into, and we're viewing the For Review tab, which shows all unallocated transactions. Now, if we go down to the 3rd, 4th and 5th row, we can see 3 payments here of $500 each. So what we're going to do, we'll select the oldest one, which is the 20th of May. Very importantly, we'll select the Find Match radio button. And we'll now just amend the search date range to look for the August 1 transaction that we're after and get that displayed. Let's just do 31st of August. And if we navigate down to the 2nd row, we can see the invoice that we're after. Invoice number 1026, Heathrow is the payee. The transaction amount is $1,500. Now the first transaction that we're allocating is $500, so let's put $500 in and click Save. The first payment of $500 is now allocated. We're now back in the banking screen, and what we'll see now is that only 2 $500 payments remain unallocated for Heathrow. What's happened is, following the initial allocation of the $500 amount from the 20th of May, it's now listed under the In QuickBooks tab. We can see it here. Actually, might have to navigate down a little bit more. Here we go, 20th of May, Heathrow. Now if we had made a mistake, we could easily just click on the Undo button and this transaction allocation would be reversed and it would go back and be displayed in the For Review screen. And we could reallocate it as required. Okay, let's go back in the For Review screen again, because we have 2 more $500 payments to allocate to the $1,500 invoice. But before we do that, actually, what I should show you is we'll go back to the $1,500 invoice just momentarily, and we'll have a look at it now, and we can now see that the balance outstanding is only $1,000 now. If we double click on that, we can see that 1 payment made on 20th of May. Balance due $1,000. Amount received $500. Okay, let's hop out again. Okay, let's go back to banking. We're in the For Review tab. Let's allocate the 20th of June payment of $500. Let's click Find Match. Again, we need to select our search criteria, so we're including the August 1 invoice. We'll allocate the second $500 transaction by entering $500 in the payment column, and we'll click Save. Back into the Banking for Review tab, we now see that only one more $500 payment needs to be allocated. Again, let's select that. Click the Find Match radio button. Adjust the search criteria on the Match Transaction screen, so we're including the invoice that we're after. I'm just changing it to August 31 in this case. The August 1 transaction with only $500 remaining is displayed. You can see the transaction amount, $1,500, the open balance, $500, enter $500, which is the third payment. Click Save. And now all three unallocated payment transactions, or they were unallocated before this video started, have now been allocated and are now no longer displayed in the For Review tab. If we go to In QuickBooks, they'll all appear in this tab, $500 each, 20th of July, we've got 20th of June and 20th of May. If we go back to the sales invoice screen, we'll find the invoice number 1026. It's at the bottom here. And we'll see that the balance outstanding is 0. Three payments, top right hand corner of the screen, 3 payments made. Balance due is 0. Now, just one little minor glitch is really that you can see that it does say 3 payments made on 20th of July on the screen, but if we actually click on the 3 payments, what you can see here is one payment of $500 on May 20, one on June 20, and one on July 20. So just a small software bug, I guess, in that regard. It just seems to be showing the date of the last payment. However, overall, what we've done, we've allocated 3 $500 payments to the $1,500 invoice. Everything is all nice and beautiful, and customer has fully paid that invoice. Okay, that's it for the video. Hope it was worthwhile, and it makes life easier going forward. Thanks very much for listening. Bye-bye.